Hey Blues fans, it's Nico Pauly here, creator of the Blue Blog, here with another video. Blues lose this one 6-3 against the Nashville Predators. And I personally believe that this season is over. It was fun. It sucks because this stupid team gave us so much hope. So much hope, but they decided to drop. I don't know. They're weird. They win against good teams and they lose against the losers all season long. Goaltending was being carried, and it was pretty ironic how the Blues get a taste of their own medicine and outplay the opposition completely, entirely, for, I would say, out of 60 minutes of play, maybe 45 minutes. 45 minutes of 60, the Blues outplayed the Predators and still lose this one 6-3 with two empty netters. Right off the face-off, Blues have this one in the offensive zone. First 10 seconds in the game, Saad's covering for Parayko, and doesn't see the guy who's back. Letty's covering the 2-on-1, and he just lays down covering the pass, and Binnington lets this one slide by from Roman Yossi on a 2-on-1 on the right side. A terrible goal to give up if you're Jordan Binnington, but to be fair, that is the first shot that I'm pretty sure it's the first shot at the time that he faced in this one, and it just sucks. It just sucks. It's not a good start. Anyways, after this, completely different hockey team from the St. Louis Blues. They wake up. Seriously, they wake up. They start pounding and pounding and pounding on shots. They have control. They're cycling well. They're moving the puck. They're getting shots on net. They can't find Saros until Brandon Saad from Robert Thomas. Saad rips this puppy top corner. They see if it's a goaltender interference from Jake Neighbors. I didn't think it was too much of a goalie interference, to be honest. Only because that puck was shot that close side and Neighbors was far side, and there was a little bump from the Predators D-man to keep Neighbors in the vicinity. I don't think Saros is too interfered with in order for him to be prevented to stop that puck. But either way, refs say we're not reviewing this. Predators don't challenge. They feel like they're going to lose, and it's a tie game, 1-1. And the Blues continue to push. They continue to push, and Saros stays so strong. There was a moment where the puck comes out. It's loose, down low. Hayes gets a chance, and it's on the far side. Then they're whacking and hacking at it. The next thing you know, there's another chance where Toropchenko has the puck, and he's wide open in front of the net. And Saros dives over, makes a great save. Saros couldn't get it Toropchenko could have gone under Saros' arm on diving over. And the Blues take a penalty in the ending, 40 seconds or so, 45 seconds in this period. But they're out shooting. They get 21 shots at that first period compared to the Predators' 10. Completely outplaying the opposition, and I felt like momentum was going their way, and it was going to be a good game from here. Second period comes along, fresh ice for the Nashville Predators on the power play, and next thing you know, the Nashville Predators score on this one. Spoiler alert, the Blues go 0 for 2 on the penalty kill today. Absolutely horrendous on special teams, only recording one power play goal on 6 opportunities. Sucks. But this one was from, I believe this was the Forsberg one. Thomas had his stick on it, goes through the 5-hole of Jordan Binnington to make this a 2-1 game. Let me double check, though. Yeah, on the power play from Forsberg, this one, Thomas is watching him the entire time, and Thomas comes up and gets a stick on it. But Forsberg, with all that muscle and power on his release, it just says, Thomas, you're weak as fuck. And this goes 5-hole on Binnington. Another one that Binnington probably wanted to, get back, but also the whole Thomas interference there with the sticks made it a little bit more challenging for Jordan Binnington. And again, after this, the St. Louis Blues continued to bring it. It wasn't, I would say, that big of a difference between the first and second periods in this one, but still the Blues outshoot them 14-10 in this period, and I feel like the Blues still continued to control play. Kyrou at this moment really looked like he wanted to get one. Neighbors was working hard. It was getting really chippy, and it was looking really good, really good. Until, unfortunately, the end of this period, the St. Louis Blues take another penalty, and this puck is kind of bouncing in front of the net, and somehow, it was weird because Parayko's kind of a little bit up high, and the puck and player get behind Parayko. Nick Leddy, I believe at the moment, decides to make a really smart play, by continuing to play center. He continued to play center of the ice, and he said, "I'm going to play the guy who's crashing the net right now." Unfortunately, as soon as he crashes the net, Braden Shen comes in too, and then Nick Leddy continues to play the guy that Braden Shen just took and completely ignores Bolivier right behind him. Wide open net, and he ends up with the puck, and it's an open one, and he makes it a 3-1 game. So even though the Blues are shooting the Predators, what is it, 34-20 now, and expected goals is probably at like 4 compared to the Predators like 1.3. The Blues find themselves down 3-1, and this third period was going to be the most crucial period of the game and of the season. Unfortunately, the Predators did not get first or score first. McCarron, this was all Torrey Krug being an absolute potato, trying to dump this puck up center ice. Turnover, come down, shot, goes past Bennington. Bennington, again, not a great day today, and if he chose to have one of his worst starts of the season, he chose the worst game to do so. And from here on out, I would just play Perunovic, Bulldog Dean, try and get the rookies going. But yeah, so McCarron makes this a 4-1 game after a Krug turnover in the D zone. Absolutely horrendous still, by the way. Stupid. And it's just feeling like it's over. It's feeling like it's over until Jake Neighbors, Krug, and Falk actually make a great play on this one. Falk kind of dumps this puppy up, and it's like an alley-oop for Jake Neighbors. He kind of is crossing the blue line as he receives this puck, kind of on a little break, rips this puppy short side top corner, and it's a 4-2 game. So the Blues have life with plenty of time left to go. Then was at this point, I believe it was at this point, the Blues take a 4-4. Then it's a 4-3 for Nashville. The Blues kill it, thankfully. And then it's a 5-4 for Nashville for a little bit longer. The Blues kill that one, and time is running down. The Blues could not get this puck in the zone. The Blues, from this point on, had no control. Until late, Jordan Kyrou, the Blues get a power play chance, and Jordan Kyrou finally unleashes that one-timer from that area, and it finds the back of the net, short side, top corner yet again. And you know it's a one-goal game with about 2 minutes left. There is hope. The St. Louis Blues have so much hope, and they are looking great, Then they blow it. Forsberg, he gets the empty netter as soon as Kyrou scores, pretty much, like 20 seconds after. And then Jankowski makes a 6-3 on an empty netter while shorthanded again. This is a 6-3 loss. On the bright side, Saad, who has continued to play absolutely unreal, for $4.5 million. That is a great contract from Doug Armstrong. Thank you, DA, for doing something right. Thomas records an assist tonight. He's been a little bit slow lately. I'm hoping he kind of ends the season really strong, especially without all that pressure of playoffs being right there, because it's pretty much over. You especially against Nashville, it's pretty much over. The Kings are playing Sharks. It's over. And then they're playing Anaheim. We're done. We're screwed. Kyrou scores his 26th of the year. Neighbors scores his 27th. Neighbors potentially to be the only 30-goal scorer from the St. Louis Blues, realistically. Falk gets a pair of assists tonight, and Buchnevich has an assist on the power play goal from Kyrou. Again, it sucks. The power play, honestly, would be much, much, much better with Scott Perunovic in the lineup. Though Perunovic defensively, I don't think is that great. You know what? Puck control would have been huge and a lot better than Tyler Tucker, who whenever I love Tucker. He's a tough dude. But whenever this dude touched the puck, it was just a hack at it and off the boards and in. I get that it's safe, but like imagine if Scotty P were on these power plays controlling the puck because we know Krug isn't scoring. Krug had chances. Krug had plenty of chances to shoot, and we know he's not scoring. How many goals does he have this year? 3? He's not scoring. Perunovic at least can move the puck and give a little bit more of a passing aspect, and maybe even a shot. Maybe he can find the back line. I don't know. It's stupid. So yeah, Blues lose 6-3 while shooting the Nashville Predators 47-31. Jordan Binnington, not a great game from today. The first line of the Nashville Predators absolutely dominates, including Ryan O'Reilly in this one. Ryan O'Reilly with, I think, 3 points. I saw from STL Blues Views, that for $900K more and one less year, the Blues could have had Ryan O'Reilly as a number 2 center instead of Kevin Hayes. I love Kevin Hayes. I think he's been through a lot in his career. I think he's a solid player. I think he's a solid third-line player. The only frustration from us Blues fans is we don't have a second-line center. That's the biggest frustration with this team. Braden Shen is playing like a third-liner, and Kevin Hayes is playing like a third-liner too. But imagine if there was Ryan O'Reilly and Braden Shen. You could do, honestly, either O'Reilly or Thomas, second-line O'Reilly or Thomas, and then Shenner and I guess Walker or Dean or Sonny, but Sonny towards ACL, so that's unfortunate. And the wings you'll figure out. This one's clearly tough. It sucks. The next game is going to be Saturday against the San Jose Sharks. We're probably going to lose that since we haven't beat San Jose yet this year. And even if we do win, we still went 1-2, a losing record against San Jose. That's honestly the biggest thing right there, is losing to these really shitty teams. You can't have that happen, especially against San Jose. And you get smoked by Nashville twice this season. Maybe even 3 times. You know what? I don't remember. It's in division, so I don't think we play him again. I'm gonna go through the schedule because I'm clearly upset with everything. I'm gonna go all the way back to October. Let's see. They lose to Arizona. That was when Arizona was okay. It was Vancouver. They were good. Colorado, they lose. Bang, bang, lose to Winnipeg. That's fine. They beat Arizona, yeah. Colorado, yeah. They win. Tampa, win. They lose to San Jose 5-1. They lose to LA 5-1. That was tough, but respectable. They beat Anaheim. They beat Arizona. They lose to Nashville 8-3. Can't happen. Chicago 4-2. They lose to Minnesota 1-3, and I will remember that game forever because the Blues had plenty of power play chances late in this game to tie this up when it was a 2-1 game, and they failed to do so. Story of this season is terrible defense, carried by strong goaltending and shitty special teams. We need a shooter. Then see, they lose to Arizona. They lose to Columbus. They lose to Chicago. They lost that one to Detroit, but Detroit's 50-50. They're weird. They take one against Tampa. They lose Colorado. They lose to Pittsburgh. Lose to Florida. That's fine. Overtime loss to Boston. Yeah. They lose to Philly. Can't have that. They lose to Washington. Can't have that one. They bounce back. They lose to Columbus 1-0. They lose to Toronto. That's okay. They lose to Nashville 2-5. I remember that. I was driving back from Houston. Lose to Toronto 2-4. They lose to Detroit in a terrible game. Overtime loss to Edmonton. Lost to Winnipeg. Lose to the Islanders. Stupid. Lose to New Jersey. Can't happen. Lose to the Rangers 4-0. Stupid. Colorado 4-3 loss. That one was close. They lose to overtime in Vegas. They lose to San Jose 4-0. They lose to Nashville tonight. Here you go. I covered all the Blues losses. What's great about this too is if the St. Louis Blues were in the West or Eastern Conference, they're in a playoff spot right now. Good for the Blues, honestly, for having a winning record this season. I was not expecting that, though it is carried by goaltending. Soon I will do something involving the St. Louis Blues lineup in the future, maybe like a next year projection. I don't think there's going to be anything big happen, but Scandella will be gone. Kapanen will be gone. Korchenko, I hope, gets extended for maybe like a Casey Zizekas deal. That'd be fucking awesome. And, yeah. You know what? That's all I got. Frustrating one, clearly. Even when I have to go through the entire schedule and just say lose, 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 lose. So bunch of poop teams. So, oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's all for me. I hope everybody has a great night. Seriously, I do. Because I'm going to do some homework, do this presentation, probably cry while doing it because I hate school. School sucks. But, yeah, I'll catch everyone Saturday after they play the Sharks. See ya.